Joined by Hofstra head coach Shannon Smith and Nikki Manella. Coach, your thoughts on today's 12-11 victory over Campbell?
Huge win to start April, and huge win in our conference. Campbell obviously played really, really tough, and our team showed a lot of fight, a lot of resiliency, really strong mindset, stayed positive through all the ups and downs throughout this game. And the first time we led this game was our game-winning shot by Megan Flannery. I thought she had a heck of a game. Didn't want to lose. I wanted to keep her senior season alive and playoff hopes alive. Nikki Manella obviously played all over the place. Assists, goals, caused turnovers, draw control. She did whatever it took for our team to win. Lulu Cardello played unbelievable in the cage, and our defense had some huge stops in those last 3 minutes off of some of our clearing turnovers. So just really proud of our team, really happy to get the win, especially on senior day for our seniors as well. Just really exciting.
Second half run really keyed by the winning, kind of changing the draw controls from the first half. What did you see there that allowed you guys kind of change the draw controls, which keyed that run?
Yeah, I mean, the two things I told the team we weren't happy with at halftime was us losing the draws 10-4 in the first half, and then also clearing the ball 6 for 12. So we put Rudy on the draw. I thought she did a tremendous job, and Christine and Nikki also worked a lot harder on the draw circle, and they were a little bit more focused. We came up with the loose balls, and Rudy did a good job. So I think we were just a little more focused, a little bit tougher, and we were able to come up with some more draws, which I think helped us, because in the second half we won the draws 8-5, which I think helped us there as well.
Nikki, fifth time in your career with 9 points. Is there a point in a game like that where you kind of know you're feeling it a little bit and you can kind of have a little extra motivation on offense?
Yeah, I mean, in the first half and the beginning of the game, a lot of the looks were there. We were just making like stupid turnovers and weren't finishing our shots. But at halftime, we knew that we had to pick it up, and we knew where we were going to, so we worked as hard as we could and finished the game.
And that play at the top of the key, the pass off to you, seemed to be working exceptionally well today, as it has all season. Mm-hmm. Was there something today that kind of you felt that was working well there?
Yeah, I just knew there was a miscommunication up top with them, and there was an open lane, so.
And Shannon, what more can you say about the performance today of Nikki? Another 9-point performance. What did you see from her that allowed her to be so successful once again?
She's got a willpower, and wants to be super successful. Wants our team to win, and she's going to do whatever it takes for that to happen. She works super hard on the field. Is an ultra competitor, and I think all those things, when you're super competitive, you have a will about you, and you're super tough, you're going to be successful. And I think that Nikki really starts to understand what teams are throwing at her, to be able to, one, find her lanes, but also be able to have her teammates open up. She was having some great connections in there as well with her finishing ability. But she's having one hell of a season. I mean, pretty much 7, 8, or 9 points a game. So super proud of her, and she's doing a really great job leading our offense and leading our team, putting in the extra work with our young offense that we have.
You mentioned Lulu earlier, but that save really late was, pretty much won the game for you guys, because it allowed you guys to get possession back. How was she able to see the ball so well in such poor weather today?
Yep. I think Lulu was standing on her head there at the end of the game for us, and having really great saves. She had 11 saves on the day. I think started off a little bit slow, just like our whole defense did in the first quarter, and then from there in the second, third, and fourth, really picked it up, was super locked in and focused, and made some really great saves at the end of the game, especially with the last 3 minutes that we had.
Coach, it's your first win here at home since the game against Marist. How nice does it feel to be able to get back in the win column here in front of the home fans, especially here on senior day?
Yeah, it's huge. I think that, being able to win at home, and especially starting off at the month of April with our conference win, is huge. So just really excited about it.
Shannon, we'd be remiss if we didn't bring it up. Your 100th career win today. Your thoughts on 100 career wins. 2 different milestones this season. That one in the all-time coaching career wins list for Hofstra. What are your thoughts on that today?
Yeah, obviously, just super honored. I wouldn't be in this position without all the players over these past 13 years, and obviously all the coaches that have been part of the program. So these wins are a collection of all the hard work that all the players put in, and the coaches. But obviously not going to forget this one. This was a wild game, and just super excited that we got the win today, and excited for our seniors to be able to get the win for them, and for us to continue to keep our playoff hopes alive.
Nikki, we're sitting here in this press conference. You have 9 points, and the first time you smile is when Coach Smith talks about her 100th win. It means that you're team-oriented. Today being senior day, There's a lot of girls obviously leaving the program. Your sister left last year. What do you say, you had a great game today, but what do you say playing for them and playing with them today? What have you learned with them?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Shannon, like, she has a very fiery personality, so she definitely hypes us up, like, before the game, during timeouts, after court halftime, like, all of that. So it's really fun to play for that, and then playing for each other. Like, we kept a good mindset the whole game. We were down, and we knew we're winning this game. We're not losing, so.
And Coach, you still have, about 5 more games left in the conference season. You have, a bit of a gauntlet left to, close out the season. What does this win mean, going in the right direction to really, start, finding your groove here as you get towards the end of the season?
Yeah, obviously we had a really tough week of practice. I think it builds confidence, and our team is going to be prepared for the gauntlet in front of us. We're going to take it day by day. We're going to get better. We're going to enjoy the win today, and tomorrow we'll start preparing for Towson for a big game we have on Friday.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.